the Steamrollers, the Vogues, and finally, the Overdogs. Time to make your mark or pack your bags.
It's encryption versus infiltration tonight. Buckle up. This one's gonna get messy.
Scanning for opponents. Deploying turret.
Someone's storming into Vault 1. It's the
and the arena is buzzing.
That was a painful one. The Steamrollers are going to need a serious talk after that.
Honey, I'm home. Let's go for cash out B. Roger.
The Steamrollers are back. Team respawned.
Fresh and ready to seek out the team that put them in the pound, the Overdogs need to be vigilant.
Nice move from the socialites. First cash out started.
Mine the mine.
Gas mine deployed.
Gas mine time.
The Steamrollers made an awesome steal there.
Risky moves reap rewards.
That deposit not theirs anymore.
Toxic trap set. This'll burn.
The Vogues made an awesome steal there.
One skilled play can change the game.
The Steamrollers plow through the opposition. Cash out in the bag.
And it was all made possible by a well-timed steal.
A vault has just appeared. The fight for fortune continues. The Overdogs are back in action.
Retaliation is coming. The Steamrollers need to stay on track.
The Steamrollers are putting the squeeze on Vault 4.
Stay with us, folks.
The socialites swooped up a cash box.
Turret deployed.
Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today. The Steamrollers just rolled up their sleeves to grab the lead. Cash out in progress thanks to the Steamrollers. The Overdogs are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
They just filed 4 resignations violently.
Deploying turret.
Contestant is dishing out some destruction. Good riddance.
Drilling.
A contestant is moving from elimination to elimination.
If it bleeds, it's probably already gone.
Frag grenade set.
4 lives gone.
This will burn. Getting you back up. The socialites will need to reboot. Team wipe.
Back in play.
Cash out held by the Vogues.
They're signaling something, Scotty. They're saying game on. Buckle up. The Lords of Gravity are about to take a wild turn. 2 consecutive cash outs for the Steamrollers. Can anyone stop them?
Cash out complete, and the Vogues just got richer.
The Vogues are demonstrating great teamwork in the arena.
Socialites are taking a bite out of a vault. 1 minute warning. This 1 minute warning was brought to you by Isolt.
Every move counts.
Getting you back.
I'm back.
4 down. Room feels quieter.
The socialites got 4 cash box. Just 30 seconds left on the clock.
Scotty, you're not feeling the pressure more than our contestants.
The Steamrollers are putting the squeeze on a vault. The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
They're back and hungry
Attack
for
on B,
payback.
steal it.
The Steamrollers better brace.
Less than 30 seconds remaining.
No room for hesitation now. Our teams must act fast.
Turret
is one of my favorite arenas, folks. Those charming streets and buildings are about to ignite with action. Now, the live wires, the boundless, the tough shells, and finally, the retros. Let's light up the arena.
Night has fallen, and reduced visibility means our contestants need sharp instincts to navigate the arena.
This arena is untouched and ready for action. Let's see how long it stays.
The Retros spark the match with a textbook first elimination. We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
Big hit on the tough shells. They'll be looking to bounce back fast.
Thanks a million. Cash box.
The retros got the cash box.
Full throttle to cash out A. Absolutely. Sure.
The tough shells are back in the arena, folks. Box.
Spotted an enemy. Got it. Go, go, go.
The live wires have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
All in one go, and still not even breathing hard.
Retros take action. First cash out started. The Boundless have a cash out in the works. Tough break for our tough shells as they suffer another team wipe.
They were a little too shellfish with their strategy.
Oh boy, that one's going in the Hall of Shame. The tough shells just made their return to the arena. With a jolt of energy, the live wires charge through the competition, stealing a cash out.
But will there be consequences, Scotty?
Is exactly what the Retros needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
All three.
Talk about good teamwork. The Retros are practically inseparable out there.
That's a cash out by the live wires.
I wasn't sure they'd see that steal through, but here we are. Well done.
And wipe.
Halfway through the round, and there's been plenty of action. Let's see how the next half will play out.
These teams are vying for the favor of our sponsors, and they are certainly giving it their best out there.
3
The Boundless picked up a cash box.
Kill streak, more like a kill statement.
That zip line. Charge the cash out D. Moving, follow me. Gotcha.
It's not a shell game, but the tough shells have just tucked a cash box into a cash out station.
Frag grenade set.
The Boundless have kicked off a cash out.
They're not aiming, they're selecting.
Fashion. A contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
That's not a play, that's a burn.
Still in free, still on C now.
The Retros are back in the arena, folks.
Enemy down.
That wasn't a hold, that was a lesson.
Watch your step. Things are about to get a bit lighter.
Denied at the doorstep. That cash out steal just got shut down.
Watch out!
Cash out complete, and the tough shells reap the rewards.
This is a great plan of attack. The top
Our contestants are probably contemplating a track and field career, at least in high jump, as our low gravity event continues.
Back in place.
Cash out complete, and the Boundless just got richer.
The Boundless
Thanks, you're
are
a
proving
star.
they can tackle any challenge together.
Good catch.
30 seconds left for our contestants to change the game.
This is the moment for the teams to make their move and shine.
Seconds. What a roller coaster. The tough shells finish first. There'll be targets on their shells in the next round, I guess.
And also moving to the next round, we have the Boundless. Nicely done.
where the action is bound to reach new heights. Here we go. The live wires, the steamrollers, the tough shells, and finally, the lighting. It's happening, folks. Don't blink.
A sunny day with normal visibility greets our contestants, giving them a golden opportunity to leave an unforgettable impression.
The hotel area of our arena is really popping for this match. A great spot for panoramic views or to plan a new angle of attack.
도전자 여러분, 서울에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 경기
The steamrollers are unlocking Vault 2.
There's no reverse.
We've got our first elimination of the match. Our teams are finally getting acquainted.
Peacetime is over, folks.
Absolutely, the real game begins now. Eyes on the arena, everyone.
The steamrollers swooped up a cash box. Shells have a cash out in the works. The steamrollers are taking the reins of this match. This is exactly what the steamrollers needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
They're absolutely steamrolling the opposition, Scotty.
Cash out for the tough shells.
It'll be tough to crack the United States being put up by the tough shells.
I love this part of our show. Who will get to the new vault first?
Team wipe just unfolded.
And the live wires took the hit. Never fun to be the first one out. The tough shells are taking a crack at opening Vault 4. We're only halfway in, but the drama has been non-stop.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to be unforgettable.
The Tough Shells grabbed a cash box.
Back in action.
The Steamrollers grabbed the lead.
Out one gas grenade. Tossing a frag.
Fantastic steal by the Tough Shells. The Tough Shells will need to try again. Team wiped.
They tried to climb up the competition, but ended up getting shucked. As the sky comes alive with a meteor shower, our contestants will need to navigate the cosmic twists and turns.
The Mighty just made their return to the arena. Our contestants continue to play high-stakes dodgeball against the skies above, thanks to our Meteor Showers event.
We've reached the end of this
Thermite
game
out.
show event. Two consecutive cash outs for the Tough Shells. Can anyone stop them?
A fresh batch of vaults just appeared. Let's see who grabs that cash.
They didn't clear the squad, they cleared the scene!
Tossing a frag.
The live wires are back. Team respawn. The Tough Shells are busy buzzing into a vault. The Tough Shells picked up a cash box. It's now or never. Only a minute to make it count.
One last push could change everything. Don't unplug just yet, folks. This match just headed into overtime.
The Tough Shells just jump-started a cash out. Fantastic steal by the Mighty.
Now that's how you play to win this game show.
What a play! The Steamrollers just turned the thievery with almost no time left in the match.
A move that definitely sets the stakes higher, Scotty.
Only 30 seconds left, and the pressure is on.
The clock is ticking, and the teams need to step up.
solid all the way through this match. They grab the top spot and are moving on to the next round.
Let me also mention the Steamrollers, who've also secured their spot in the next round.
In a digital combat zone where Via's fortified code clash with the glitch-laced chaos of CNS. All right, the live wires, the tough shells, the steamrollers, and finally, the boundless. The stage is set. It's showtime.
This match is a beautiful mess of clean code and controlled chaos. Via versus CNS starts now.
The Boundless are opening Vault 2.
First one down. Didn't even get to blink.
It's happening. The Boundless have landed the first elimination.
me!
Time for a comeback. The tough shells better brace for retaliation.
The live wires got hold of a cash box.
Moving, follow me! Going for that zip line!
The tough shells are back. Team respond.
Let's hope they don't ignore the environment again.
Cash out in progress thanks to the live wires. For the moment, we have the live wires out in front.
Moving!
Mowing down the opposition currently, it's the
Follow your
steamrollers.
teammate!
Go for a steal on A!
It's in. The steamrollers make a bold statement with the first cash out of the match.
Look at that. The steamrollers are working together like a well-oiled machine out there.
3-9. Bolt still locked.
The tough shells cracked once more, folks. Team wipe. Back for more action are the Boundless. They'll be looking to remind the fans of their infinite talent. Bingo! Cash out secured by the live wires.
This almost looks rehearsed to Scotty. The live wires are showcasing exceptional teamwork here.
The steamrollers are determined to crush the competition. They're opening Vault 3. The tough shells are standing firm. They're unlocking Vault 4.
This one's on me!
Folks, it's with the live wires now.
RPG en route!
The Boundless are hanging by a thread.
Kill streak, more like a kill statement.
Keep your head in the game!
Flashbang incoming!
Looks like this game show event has taken an
Forming
unexpected
a mine!
turn.
Deploying a surprise!
Protect your rear!
Unfolding into an epic dash, with our contestants showing those aliens they're not easy targets.
They didn't clear the zone. They cleared the scene.
A contestant's elimination streak is heating up and showing no signs of cooling down.
Find the mine! Don't say I never did anything for you!
That's the second cash out in a row for the live wires. Will they go for a hat trick?
They're not guarding. They're cleansing.
The Boundless are back. Team respawn. 1 minute left on the clock.
Every second counts. No time to waste. Overtime means one last chance to make a difference. Let's go.
Hitting the road with a cash out in progress, it's the Steamrollers. And they're opening it.
Heal up!
The Boundless are back on the scene.
Gonna use that zip
Retaliation
line!
is in the air.
Going
The
for a
live
steal
wires had better
on now!
watch out.
Quad kill. Someone's getting promoted.
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
The live wires took top spot and are charging into the next round. Let's see how their resistance holds up.
And a special shout out to the Boundless, who've also made the cut.
retros, the high notes, and finally, the boundless. Round 2 is on, people. Let's pop to it.
From secure code to chaos mode, this arena's split down the middle. Via and CNS are both in play.
Feeling down?
The
Not
retros are busy
anymore!
unwrapping balls.
Frank, move!
The live wire swooped up a cash box. The boundless have respawned.
Time for some revenge. The retros better brace for impact.
Cash out.
Go for a
The
steal on
retros
A.
have started a cash out.
They weren't defending! They were demonstrating! Three bodies deep and they haven't moved!
The high notes are back. Team respawned.
Let's see who's due for some payback. Oh, that'd be the live wires.
On the house!
First cash out goes to the live wires. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
They've got confidence, Scotty, and the skill to back it up.
That's not a highlight, that's a warning!
Gnarly. That's a cash out for the retros. The arena's going to need...
A contestant is on an elimination streak.
If it bleeds, it's probably already gone!
The live wires swooped up a cash box.
That's not a play, that's a purge!
Cash out in motion. The live wires are charging ahead. We've got the boundless returning
Let's
to
go
the
for
arena.
cash box 4.
Ooh, things are about to get shocking. The live wires need to get ready.
Things are heating up as we pass the halfway point of this match.
Yes, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
seems the hurdles just keep coming for the Boundless. The Boundless are rejoining the match. A little nest egg for the live wires. A new vault has landed and the scramble is about to begin.
Attack on C! Steal it!
The live wires are storming a vault.
3 entered, 1 remains.
Banked their earnings. Cash out complete. Misfortune for the Retros. Team wiped.
Scotty, they'll want to do a retrospective on that play. Looks like the laws of gravity are taking a coffee break in the arena. Contestants should expect a bit of a floating feeling.
The Boundless are making a move at a vault.
We aren't quite done yet. The outcome of this match will be decided in overtime.
The live wires have started a cash out.
Second deposit started. This will go.
Heal coming up!
Forward will go, and still not even breathing hard.
Only 30 seconds left. Every second matters now.
Let's see if anyone's got a final trick up their sleeve.
They stole it. The Retros snag a cash out with just seconds remaining.
Will they make this a spree, I wonder?
10 seconds. Well, folks, the live wires are the team to beat as we charge into the final round.
And with a flair of timeless strategy, the Retros will join them in what promises to be a classic showdown.
see if fortune favors the bold here at Fortune Stadium. Which team will rise to the challenge and make their mark today? Here we go! The Steamrollers, the Big Splash, the Overdogs, and finally, the Live Wires. Buckle up, people. Here we go!
Grab your SPF 50. There's lots of sun here today and good visibility.
For now, the arena is in perfect condition, like a blank canvas waiting for the chaos of competition. The Steamrollers are putting the squeeze on Vault 2.
Frag out!
The Overdogs are off the lead with a fierce elimination.
Okay, let's attack.
The Steamrollers got the cash box.
First team won and is shaking things up.
And it ends up being the
Gotcha.
Steamrollers. And believe me, no one wants that spot. The Overdogs are back. Team respawn. One of our contestants is having fun with our destructible environment today.
Attack that position. Down there. Cash out. Attack.
Outgoing gas grenade!
Two grenade out. Let's reach. Attack here. On me.
No attachments left.
Save me.
The Steamrollers get flattened once more. Bad luck.
Steam has got to be coming out their ears now.
The Live Wires are out on top. The Steamrollers just made their return to the arena.
We could see some retaliation coming. The Live Wires need to stay on high alert.
What a way to open the match. The Live Wires land the first cash out.
They're glowing with pride, and they should be.
Got a contestant. Access Vault 3. Absolutely.
3 down. Swift established.
Cash out completed by the Big Splash.
Unbelievable teamwork by the Big Splash. They're making waves out there.
The Live Wires are pushing into Vault 3.
Go to cash out C.
The Big Splash are respawning and hoping to muddy the waters in the arena.
The payback pressure is building. The Steamrollers need to stay alert.
Yep.
The Steamrollers are crushing it. They're opening Vault 4.
Got the cash box. Let's go.
Cash out underway by the live wires.
They just filed 4 resignations violently.
The Steamrollers swooped up a cash box.
Mass removal. Minimal effort.
I guess we're about to find out how meteors behave when they hit our jump pads.
Big plays from the Steamrollers as they get things rolling. With our Meteor Showers event still active, our contestants are coping with the universe, throwing them a fiery curveball or 12.
At the end of this game show event, what a spectacle!
Clean sweep, dirty intentions.
Ta-da! That's how you play. The live wires cashed out.
Get to Vault 5.
I see a new vault just surfaced. It's time for a showdown. The live wires are unsealing a vault.
Two grenades set.
4 lives gone. 1 smirk earned.
The live wires got the cash box. Less than a minute on the clock. Now is the time to shine.
Can anyone pull off a last-second miracle?
You can't stop the Steamrollers once they get going, and they've just cashed out.
No time for bathroom breaks just yet, as this match just went into overtime.
The live wires are initiating a cash out.
That was not intended.
The Steamrollers swooped up a cash box. The final countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
It's all about heart and determination.
pulled the plug on the competition, finishing first in the round. They're the ones to chase down in the next match.
Also on the list of qualifiers, we've got the Steamrollers. Nicely done.
The Tough Shells, the High Notes, the Steamrollers, and finally, the Live Wires. Time to pump up the pace. Round 2 is here.
It's dark out with reduced visibility, but it's not bedtime for our contestants, at least not yet.
For once, our arena hasn't been shaken or stirred. It's a straight-up playing field. The High Notes are drilling.
That escalated quickly. Excellent.
Clear with that first elimination. Now let the...
I hope we get to see more of that.
Any more of that, and we're in for one epic match. The first team wipe has dropped, and it's massive.
And the High Notes are the first to drop. That's gotta hurt.
Cash out B, go!
Honey, I'm home.
Group up! Going over there!
The Tough Shells are on top of things out there. Cash out underway. Cash out set in motion by the Live Wires. The Steamrollers are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. They'll have to start again.
Far down. Room feels quieter.
Going up there! Defend on B!
Contestant is really cutting through the competition.
We've got the High Notes returning to the arena.
Pressure applied. Pressure returned. Deadlier. The station's still up.
A would-be thief just met a brick wall. That cash out isn't going anywhere.
They held the line and left a trail.
This is exactly what the Tough Shells needed.
Standing strong, Scotty. Nothing is getting through.
A contestant just cash out from being stolen. Sweet. Alive and electrified, the Live Wires just finished their cash out.
Enemies taking the lead.
Get to the
They
floor.
left in silence.
Nobody can match their energy. The Live Wires are out in front. Vault 3 is getting siphoned by the tough shells. A long-awaited return to the arena for the high notes. Grabbed a cash box.
Cash box is up!
The tough shells are rejoining the match. The Steamrollers need to act fast now. The Steamrollers have a cash out in the works. Team wipe for the live wires. Impressive steal by the tough shell.
I wonder what else they can get away with.
One remain.
Frag grenade set. Throwing support.
Tough shells are on the march to victory. Exceptional cash out by the Steamrollers.
Get to Vault 6!
Another vault, another race for cash. Let's see who strikes first.
Take Vault 5!
Being struck by lightning is so old school. Here in our arena, contestants that fail to keep moving will be struck from above by a laser beam.
4 lives gone.
Go to cash
The
out
live
A!
wires are pushing into a vault.
Yes!
Less than a minute left.
Failure, Scotty. Who will seize the moment?
Cash box!
I'm sure our contestants would like to pause and catch their breath, but we aren't done with our orbital lasers yet. A vault is being pierced by the tough shells.
Taking damage!
Down to the wire. Just 30 seconds left.
Don't worry, Scotty. I won't tell anyone if you start sweating.
The Steamrollers grab the cash box. Ten seconds left. the Tough Shells are the team to beat in what promises to be a cracking final round.
And keeping the tension electric, they'll be joined by the Live Wires in our upcoming two-team clash.
Okay, folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. Here we go. The Tough Shells versus the Live Wires. All right, folks, let's see who rises and who falls. Let's go.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The final round. The team to reach 50,000 first will emerge as the winners. Are you nervous, Scotty?
I think our fans know by now that I'm not so easily agitated, June.
Weapons ready, attack! Enemy over there!
The Tough Shells are opening Vault 1.
Unofficially started.
Tough shell set.
Is here. We've got our first elimination.
And not even a polite hello.
Sometimes actions speak louder.
The Tough Shells got the cash box.
First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
Ouch, that's a tough one for the Live Wires. The Live Wires are back in the arena, folks. They're making it happen. Momentum building for the Tough Shells. A contestant is raging on the arena, destroying everything in their path.
Thermite out. Special delivery. Throwing the frag.
Talk about a close call. A contestant steps up to keep their cash safe.
All in one go, and still not even breathing hard.
Tossing a sonar.
goes to the tough shells. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
Stay together.
The Live Wires are storming Vault 2.
Stay side by side, team.
Throwing a frag. Toxic gas out.
The Live Wires are bringing the heat. Cash out in progress.
Doing things up. Going for the revive. Gotta reload.
I'm back.
Sorry about that.
Cash out swiped.
Frag.
It's going in the highlights reel.
Legs and walk.
The tough shells proved impossible to break as they hold on to win the final round. Congratulations to our rising stars. some jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. And now, the Steamrollers, the Jet Setters, the Retros, and finally, the Kingfish. This is it, viewers. Ready or not, here we go.
The sun is out in full force with excellent visibility in the arena.
The arena is spotless, but I suspect the contestants have plans to change that. The Jet Setters are probing Vault 1.
No turning back now, folks. First elimination is live and the match is heating up.
Warm-up is definitely over.
I hope they didn't forget to stretch. The first team wipe has landed. Let's see how that affects things in this round.
That hit landed hard. The Steamrollers probably just want to forget and move on.
Push for cash out B. Go to cash out A.
The Jet Setters are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. Early action from the Retros. First cash out triggered.
Yes.
The Kingfish are initiating a cash out.
Guardian turret active.
They're not aiming, they're selecting!
Gas mine dropped.
The Retros
Gas
are
mine
back.
armed.
Full of momentum and thinking of payback, I bet. The Steamrollers should watch out.
The Steamrollers just took another team's funds.
Ah, that was so well played.
Fantastic steal by the Jet Setters.
Definitely not a defensive strategy.
With relentless force, the Steamrollers are leading the charge. Our first cash out goes to the Steamrollers. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
Sometimes a steal is just a gamble, but this one sure paid off.
Reloading. Kudos to the Kingfish. They just cashed out.
The Kingfish are schooling the other teams on the definition of teamwork out there.
Raid Vault 3.
Confirmed.
Go to Vault 3.
Vault 4 is being unsealed by the Kingfish. Halftime, and every contestant is stepping up.
Every decision matters now, and these players know it.
The jet setters grabbed a cash box. The steamrollers come out again. Another team wipe.
It seems they've hit a roadblock.
Whoa, June, are we starting a comedy
Placing
duo?
a
Because
turret.
I'm feeling it. The steamrollers are back in the arena, folks.
Things could go south fast if they meet the retros again.
The jet setters have a cash out in the works.
Let's stick together. Going up. Follow me.
Together. Stay close. Moving.
The retros can't seem to flip the script. They're down again.
That wasn't a steal. That was
The steamrollers deny a cash out. Great steal.
I'm reloading.
That's not a highlight. That's a warning.
I'm reloading.
Drop the mine. Gas
Fantastic
mine
steal by
set.
the Kingfish.
Can you believe it? Loving this. The steamrollers are really showing us what teamwork is all about.
Coming in the arena, finishing a successful cash out. The retros are busy unwrapping a
Let's roll,
vault.
team.
4 teammates back. No
Stay as a
fanfare.
team,
Just
everyone.
grit.
Outgoing sonar check.
We just entered the last 30 seconds of the match.
Teams need to leave it all in the arena.
The jet setters are back in the arena, folks. Ten seconds left. Our contestants learned that you better get out of the way when the steamrollers are coming through. Next round, they're ready.
And the Kingfish will also advance after securing second place.
steamrollers, the live wires, and finally, the kingfish. Let's find out just how much they want this. Move!
Shadows dominate the arena, but our contestants are determined to make their mark in the dark.
Ready for a spatial scramble? Cash out stations overhead and cash boxes zipping around the arena. It's all up, down, left, right from here. Enemy spotted! The kingfish are making a move. Unlocking vault 2. The steamrollers are unrolling vault 1. Wires picked up a cash box.
Looks like we've just witnessed our first team wipe, people.
No doubt about it. The mighty took that hit straight on. The kingfish got hold of a cash box.
Station A.
The mighty have recovered and respawned.
This could muddy the waters. Watch out, the kingfish.
The kingfish are laying claim to the top
Deploying
spot.
turret.
Solar grenade out! What a gas! Gas mine time!
Setting a mine.
Kill streak, more like a kill statement. Three down, message clear, station closed.
Charging ahead for the moment, it's the live wires.
Hold on! You're back in no time!
A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another. Okay, let's go.
Pressure applied.
Just like
Pressure returned.
This'll burn.
back in action! Reloading!
Drill and flash.
They're not guarding, they're cleansing.
It's the steamrollers. The kingfish are riding to the top, setting the pace for everyone else.
They were demonstrating.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. As we hit the halfway mark, it's
Everyone,
clear
stay
this round
together.
is far from over.
I'm sure we've only seen a small taste of what's to come.
The Kingfisher tapping into Vault 4.
Enemy spotted, down there. Grab cash box 3. Danger at cash box 3. On cash box spotted an enemy.
The live wires swooped up a cash box.
Enemy spotted, down
Find
there.
the mine!
Mass removal.
Find the mine!
The live wires shocked the competition, starting a cash out.
This'll burn!
Getting that area. The mighty are in a tough spot.
They just lost 4 reservations. Island.
A contestant is on the road, people.
Charge
They're
on
moving
cash
from
box
one
4.
elimination
Hit
to
them
the
with cash
next.
box. Push for
The
cash
mighty
out
are
C.
down again. Another team-wide misfortune.
Floor down. Roomfield's corner.
Deploying a surprise! Gas line drop!
The Kingfish have commenced a cash out. Keep your eyes on the steamrollers.
Toxic trap set.
What a steal.
Can you believe it?
Quad kill. Someone's getting promoted.
Drilling!
One less enemy.
That's a cash out by the
Go defensive
steamrollers.
on C.
They stole it fair and square.
Gather
All
up.
perfectly legal here at the finals.
The mighty won't want to make this a habit. Team wipe again. 60 seconds left. Let's see who can handle the pressure.
Let's see who has the nerve to make it count.
4 at once. Someone's bored.
The mighty are back on the scene.
Things might get awkward if they rub shoulders with the Kingfish again.
Time's ticking. 30
Drilling!
seconds left to decide the winner.
Final sprint.
Squad deleted. No attachments left.
Deploying turret!
10 seconds.
Drilling!
Well, folks, the Kingfish are the team to beat as we swim into the final round.
And the Steamrollers will also join our upcoming two-team clash. Are they ready to roll into first place this time?
The Steamrollers versus The Kingfish. Last battle, best battle, bring it.
The final round of this tournament is about to start, and we're tweaking the rules. The first team to reach 50,000 will be our winners. You excited, Scotty?
I'm going for that
Well,
zip
June, I
line.
literally told you that moments
Enemies
before
in
we went on air,
vault
so
one.
yes. The Steamrollers roll on, and they're opening Vault 1. The Steamrollers grab the cash box.
Brilliant blast!
The Steamrollers and a devastating first team wipe just occurred.
Honestly, June,
Back in
not
action!
much the Steamrollers could have done there.
I have a cash box. Let's do it.
The Kingfish grabbed a cash box.
Cash out A.
Mass deletion in aisle 3.
The Steamrollers are back on the scene.
Retaliation is on its way. The Kingfish should be on the lookout.
Cash out in the works thanks to the Kingfish.
Gas mine time! Gas mine deployed! Placing a turret!
Smoke over there. Toss the gas out.
A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
Got that one. Moving. Down. Let's go.
Sudden stop for the Steamrollers as they suffer a new team wipe.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad.
4 lives gone. 1 smirk earned.
Turret deployed!
This is exactly what the Kingfish did. They've pocketed our first cash out.
What a way to let the world know they're in this to win. Teamwork is on point for the Kingfish.
The Kingfish are uncorking Vault 2.
Enemy servo. Initiating a scan.
breakdown for the steamrollers. They're down again.
Kill streak, more like a kill statement.
I'm reloading.
The steamrollers are back in action.
They'll be drumming up some payback. The Kingfish had better stay sharp.
The Kingfish have a cash out in the works.
Gas mine armed. Deploying a surprise. Drill and flag.
A breakdown for the steamrollers. They're down again.
They were on the wrong side of that leveling.
Squad deleted. No attachments left.
Guardian turret active.
The steamrollers have recovered and
Arming of
respawned.
Drilling.
If it bleeds, it's probably already gone.
Sudden stop for the steamrollers as they suffer a new team wipe.
Rolled up like an old carpet.
A clean and powerful move by the steamrollers.
Nothing like a well-planned steal delivering the goods.
Master removal, minimal effort.
The steamrollers have returned to the arena. The steamrollers are busy prying into Vault 3.
This must burn. Drilling. Gas mine set. Toxic trap set.
Reloading. Throw sonar grenade. Watch it.
The steamrollers swooped up a cash box. The Kingfish will need to try again. Team wiped. We've hit the halfway mark and the action is ramping up.
These competitors are putting everything on the line.
All in one go.
Cash out started by the Steamrollers. With this momentum, they could roll straight into the winner's circle.
Everyone, stay united.
Tossing a frag. Sonar grenade.
Guardian turret active. Drilling!
Cash out stolen.
A massive shift in the dynamics of this match. Exciting!
They walked in, smiled, and left richer.
Down here, come on.
Gas mine deployed. Gas mine dropped.
Come over here.
Tossing some fire.
Spearing the competition and netting the win in the final round, it's the Kingfish. Congratulations to our rising stars.